Hey YouTube, this is Rick Steele Customs. I'm going to do a little review on my Icon creeper. This is the top of the line creeper over there at Harbor Freight Tools. I really like it. In fact, I only found 2 flaws with it that can be easily improved upon. For instance, you'll see there's a gap between here and here. If you fabricate yourself a little tray, you can actually weld it right here, come out like maybe 2, 3, 4 inches, and it'll be perfect for holding your ratchets. You can put one on each side. You can put your sockets, your ratchets, your extensions, and that'll be really handy because as you move around, you're not going to get them caught under the wheels. And the other complaint that I have about this particular item is I'd like to hang it up on the wall like I did that one right there. It does come with a provision for hanging, and it doesn't come like this. This is all bent out of shape, and the reason it's all bent out of shape is because I wanted to get it to where I could actually use it to hook onto that hook. But it's pretty much garbage. So what I did is I took a piece of cold rolled steel, and I bent out myself a triangular shaped, and it's not perfect, but it's going to work out really nice for that particular hook. And it's heavy duty, as you can see, so I just have to weld this thing on, and once I weld it on, I'll be able to hang it up and out of the way because, as you can see, I'm running out of space. I got too much crap in my carport here. So I have a bunch of rental properties, and I bought all these air conditioning split units. Those are going to those properties, and I have to get them out of here. But I don't like leaving stuff that's that expensive in vacant houses, because you know how that can go. I have an 81-year-old veteran uncle. He had to have surgery on his back, and while he was away at surgery, he had some complications. He was, being 81, he didn't have the strength after the surgery to walk, so they sent him to rehab. Didn't release him from rehab until he could walk 175 feet in a creeper. Not a creeper, a walker. So they sent him home, and once home, he was in his wheelchair. He couldn't make it to the bathroom, and he actually crapped and pissed all over himself. And his heating wasn't working, and he's 1,100 miles from me in California. So before you say, why don't you do something about it, I couldn't do anything about it except for call the ambulance to have him go pick him up. They took him back to the hospital, and he's been there now for 5 months. And in the 5 months he's been there, his only vehicle, his Ford van, got stolen. His house got ransacked. He had it full of 81 years worth of accumulation. The house is completely cleaned out. I sent my brother there. He lives in California, a couple hours away. He goes out there, gets to the house, and he finds an extension cord going from my uncle's meter box. According to my brother, it went with there was a cord. It ran halfway down the block, and he took pictures of the cord. It's a pretty heavy duty cord, and he goes up to the guy's house and says, "Hey, what is this?" And, the guy that owns the house said I could do this, which is total Bernie Sanders initials. And so anyway, a couple decided, well, it's vacant, I'm going to move into it. So they squatted in it. It was a woman and a 6-year-old girl that got ripped off by some guy over at Starbucks Coffee. Had him sign a fake lease agreement. The good thing is that Starbucks Coffee actually had it on video camera, so she told the cops when they showed up to find out who the hell was in the house, that it happened over at Starbucks. So the cops got the video. So they left on their own accord. And then some other dude moved in, and with 2 women and 2 kids. And they started ripping the wood paneling off the wall. I got pictures of that. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with wood paneling. I mean, but anyway, they ripped that off the wall. They even stole the ground fault circuit interrupter from the bathroom countertop. Who the hell steals a $12 ground fault circuit interrupter? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm a little pissed off, man, about that. I feel helpless, man, because there's not much I can do about it. But anyway, getting back to this thing, let's see what it looks like once I get that bracket put on. Oh, by the way, if you guys would do me a big favor, man, hit that thumbs up. Hit that bell icon. You can see future upcoming videos. I got all kinds of projects, man, I got to do. Like, I got to do a review on my Central Pneumatic paint shaker. Haven't even taken that out of the box yet. I already did a review on my Badland 4-wheel drive jack, which is fantastic. I already did a review on my welder and on my toolboxes. I picked that up from Harbor Freight also, this Bauer little drill press, and I picked up this Daytona 3-inch vise, and it's a pretty nice vise. In fact, the only reason I bought the vise was because I picked this up from my SS, and I have to cut it, and then once I cut it, I got to drill some pilot holes for that bolt there so it doesn't come off. Oh, I picked this up at a garage sale. I think the woman was getting a divorce, so she threw her husband out, and she's selling all of his stuff. She didn't have the key for it, and the key, I looked at it thinking I could do it, get into it, but somebody used the wrong key, and they broke it off in there, and it's pretty much impossible to get out. So I'm just going to have to cut this. So there is stuff in here, and it's pretty heavy. I have no idea what's in it, but we'll find out. It'll be like opening a Christmas present. Anyhow, let me do this real quick, and we'll check it out. So the first thing I'm doing is just removing the cushion, because I don't want to damage it with splatter from my welder. All it is held on by these 2 Phillips head screws. So that ain't no big deal. Okay, so what I've done, I removed the chintzy little wire that they had as a hanger, and I ground off the paint so I can do my weld of my new hanger. Now I'll get that welded on. So that's the completed project right there. You can see it's much, much better than this little piece of junk. But anyway, again, next project, I'm going to make some trays, one on each side. Something like that, but pretty much flat. But it does the job. That's a pretty heavy creeper. Much, much heavier than that one. I do not recommend you guys buy those, unless you're going to do what I did to this particular one, upgrade the casters. These are actual rubber casters, not hard plastic, and I do have a video of me doing that. But that's pretty much crap. I may never use it now that I got this, unless I don't lift a car high enough. This is really good for trucks, vans, in a rough parking lot like I got, a rough gravel lot. But in any case, that's a pretty nice creeper. You can actually literally go over gravel with it. Remember, good work ain't cheap. Cheap work ain't good. Anyway, thanks guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in, watching, hitting that bell icon, leaving me a message, and giving me a thumbs up. That'd be much appreciated. But anyway, that's going to conclude this video. If you guys have any ideas or thoughts about what I should do with my uncle, I'd appreciate that. I don't know anything about doing a GoFundMe, but that's where I'm thinking I need to go, that route. But anyway, that's going to do it. Sorry to ruin your day by that story. In any case, thanks for watching, guys.